If you're here for goofs and gaffs, have a listen and have a laugh. These four schmoes here run the show. It's JKT Radio.
Hi guys, and welcome to JKT Radio Podcast episode 111.
You're at?
And I'm not taking the dog for a walk when I start recording. Goodbye.
Who was taking the dog for?
Perfect timing.
Well, why is she all set up? Oh, God.
Probably Vince, Mom.
Thanks for asking.
Goddamn. Hi guys.
You better keep that in.
Yeah, we gotta
We have to keep that
That's
in.
the start, regardless.
That's some fucking gold right there.
Well, this is my life.
Hi.
It is very early.
All time life. It's very early for us. I work night shift. Chris doesn't know how to wake up before 10 a.m.
10?
Evan's with him.
11.
There we go.
See,
I was being generous.
This is late to me because I work with film, so
Well,
Yeah.
also, we never
my
got the bit.
concept of time is fucked.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, like,
Getting there.
But yeah,
both Kira and I stayed up relatively late. Not compared to Chris, but relatively
Babe, I
late.
literally fucking told you to go to bed early. And what did you do?
I don't do what I'm told.
God damn it, I fucking knew you were going to.
Why would you tell
To be
me
fair,
something then?
Because
I went to
that you would actually do the smart thing for
Let's
once.
just let them do the thing.
God
let's let them do the thing.
Stop it. Go. Go.
And you wonder why Vic isn't on the podcast anymore.
That kind of is funny. I had a moment, and that moment was
You're
gone.
not going anywhere.
I
Go.
refuse. I don't want to go anywhere. Can you go to work for me then?
Yep, there we go.
Alright, Google is up.
What's up? We got the.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what? Just to be in time, I won't do what I was going to do. Let's be times we wake up on a normal basis.
I don't
On a
like
normal
this.
basis, okay.
Oh god.
On a normal
On a
basis.
normal basis?
Is this if I have to go to work or just on my own?
On your own, normal basis.
Oh.
I'll be 9 a.m.
Okay.
We can do doubles here. Chris, what time do you normally wake up on a normal basis?
Yeah, babe. What time do you normally wake up?
Come back to me. 11:30.
McBride.
12.
I hover around 8.
And Devin.
5 in the fucking morning.
Whether you like it or not,
Whether I like it or not, because I work.
your body's trained
I
to
work
it.
5 days a week, and regardless of what's going on, I'm generally at work unless it's a strange day where I don't have a delivery early in the morning. Usually, I need to get to work by the earliest I usually have to get to work is sometimes
Yeah, but this
6.
is not counting
this
work.
Is like
This
Not
is not-
counting work.
It's a weekend. You don't have to work the next day type
Oh,
of thing.
it's a weekend?
Yes.
Between 7 and 8.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
No, Chris, we came back to you. What time?
11:30. 12.
You know what? Honestly, that's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah, I was ballparking 1 o'clock
So
or
was
2.
I.
Do you want your feather
No,
back?
sometimes it can be a little bit. Well, no, I will wake up usually between 11:30 and 12. I just don't get out of bed until about like 12:30. 1.
Yeah.
But I'm awake. I'm just on my phone. But I'm awake.
Yeah, sometimes I've woken up at like 6 and I haven't gone out of bed. I don't get out of bed till like 7 or 8, but I'll be on my phone.
I also have a later circadian rhythm and also like really terrible insomnia, and I don't go to bed until 3 in the morning. So
Oh, yeah, I know. It was 2 a.m. when I went to bed.
yeah,
It was 1 a.m. for me.
I was.
Guess who I saw still online?
Yeah.
I literally. You want to know what happened last night? I
It was
stood up.
3:30 now that I think of
I
it.
stood up. It was like 11:30-ish. And I decided, okay, it's a little early, but I'm probably going to go to bed because I'm tired. So I turned to you, and you're streaming, because you're streaming like all day.
That's not my fault, that's my friend. They're streaming Richard.
You mean true. Witcher is an amazing thing. And I literally am like, babe, go to bed early. And you're like, I will. And I trusted you like a fucking idiot.
Like a fool!
Like
Okay, I fully intended on going to bed.
You always intend to go to
The
bed.
problem is I started writing with a different friend, and neither one of us have a healthy sleeping schedule, so I went to bed at like, actually 3:30. I went to bed at 3, didn't turn off my phone until 3:30.
So what are you dealing with now?
I was always
The
going
consequences of
to be,
your
I was
actions?
always going to be fucking tired. It didn't matter if I went to bed at 9 p.m. or
It
3.
would have helped, I
No,
think.
it wouldn't have.
Oh, God.
Alright, yeah, so that's,
Judge me all you
hands.
like.
Yeah.
Hands.
I'm gonna. I have the right to judge anyone I want. Including myself.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Can't take that away from me, fools.
Fucking try.
Fight me. Actually, you know what? On that fight me standpoint, I want to ask a question, and this is gonna be really funny. 'Cause
Oh,
how
dear.
tired Chris is. No, last night I told McBride he had to go watch a movie.
Yes.
So McBride has finally seen Turning Red.
Yes.
Oh.
Good. Good.
Now, when I watched it with a group of people, we had to pause the movie and take a moment and say, yeah, at least every friend group has one of those 4 main characters.
Oh, absolutely.
And then everyone glared at the camera when they
Yeah.
got to Abby, and I was very upset.
Do you know which one Kira is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Which one was Abby again?
The Pharaoh. Well, no.
Violence.
Oh, yes.
The one that wouldn't stop vibrating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the one. I think that's the one we said had Kira
Yep,
energy.
she had Kira energy. She did
Yeah.
indeed.
Okay, well, I know what this is actually going to be even funnier, because now I know exactly what's going to happen. Now, there are 4 of those people.
Mm-hmm.
There are 4 of us. Where would you categorize everyone gets one? Where would you put us?
Oh,
Are
I
you
can't remember her
thinking
name, but the
Oh.
one that was what's her name?
The one that was
So
reading the Twilight spin-off.
That's it.
Priya.
Pyra?
Priya.
Priya.
Priya. That's it. Yeah.
You want to be? You think you're Priya?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Especially
I could see
getting
Alright.
along with like the scene kids and shit like that is like, yep, that was me.
Yeah, I could
Yep.
I could see that.
I wanted to be Priya, but I'm probably Naaman. Let's be
Yeah. Sorry, dear.
real. Yeah.
And Devin's gonna go into the
See,
category
Here's the
of.
thing. There was a character in that movie named Devin,
Yeah.
which really
Yep.
fucked with me.
No.
I know I can't be
No,
that
you don't
one.
get to be
I don't
Devin.
get to be Devin, because why would I even want to be that Devin? Wait, what's my claim to fame? Oh, a bunch of 12, 13-year-olds are thirsting after me. Cool.
Pretty much. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I-
probably...
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the one with the beanie.
oh, Miriam.
She's
Miriam.
Miriam.
Yeah.
That's probably me.
There you go.
By process of elimination. But I also feel like I definitely probably Maylin as well. But also not really, because like a lot of the stuff she did, I was like, oh, okay, I definitely didn't do that.
Like, I didn't do
Growing
a lot
up,
of the stuff
but-
but I'm also like, just the not quite fully feral, but half feral energy.
Then you both draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's like
I love-
it's the half feral energy. Not quite Kira, but
Yeah.
How I thought this was gonna go is originally I wanted you all to pick like your opinion, Devin's opinion, Chris's opinion, but it seems like we're all coinciding,
I
which is
feel like,
hilarious.
Yeah.
yeah.
How I thought this was gonna go is it was going to be almost the same, except I thought Chris was going to pick yourself as feral.
No, because I can't consider myself as feral as you are.
Yeah, I can't see
Okay.
you taking a chop out of a volleyball.
I mean,
It's a dodgeball.
Dodgeball, that's what
Oh, right. Yeah.
I mean, actually,
I've done that as well. They taste really gross. Do not do that.
Yeah.
Kids do not put dodgeballs in your
That's
mouth. They're pretty
Yeah,
gross.
don't-
Is a COVID hazard.
Right now it's the COVID hazard. Before it was just a really bad tasting
Yeah.
ball.
If you can avoid putting balls in your mouth at the best of times, that's the way to go.
Unless they
yeah.
consent.
Yeah. But like,
Unless consent is involved.
That's true.
There's better things you can do with balls. I
Anyways,
was trying to find
a
a way
good
out of
movie.
that, and I just couldn't. I was
Just
like,
drop
nope,
it.
I have
You
to
just- you just-
continue.
just drop the ball.
Devin, you just gotta drop the ball.
No.
I got it
Excellent,
first.
Chris.
Oh,
I
you know
got
what?
it first.
Actually, yeah, of course. What am I saying? That was the perfect way. I just gotta drop the balls.
Yeah.
Anyways, Turning Red's a good
It
movie.
is a very good movie. It just killed me because I'm like, I remember there was like a guy on Twitter that got roasted because he was like a 40-something-year-old white man, and he was just like, you know what, this movie is made for a very niche audience, and I'm like, is it though? Because I was around that age growing up in Canada at that time, so I'm like,
Yeah.
is this really a niche audience, or are you just like, oh, this, I can't immediately relate to this?
Or are you just American and old?
I mean, that is also true. I almost went into my Xander voice there.
Please don't.
That was
It's too early.
It's too early.
Yeah. There's a lot of people complaining about that movie, and the complaints I'm seeing
about the period.
are well, yeah, there's a lot about that. There's a lot of people complaining. It's like, no, she should listen to her mother. She needs to learn how to listen to her parents. The fuck? Coco was critically acclaimed, and the whole movie was about disobeying your
Every
parents,
Yeah.
but it was a
Single
boy.
Pixar movie has had to deal with a kid disobeying their parents.
It's almost like there's
More
a
or
double
less,
standard.
yeah.
Also, like, of course she should disobey her parents. Her parents are asking her to do a really stupid thing.
And they're like too
Hey,
strict.
I liked her. I want to vote her dad as best
Her
Pixar
dad
dad I've
was
seen in a long
Fucking
time.
Absolutely. Oh
Her
my
dad was
god.
just the best.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
100%
Like, yeah.
fuck with that dad. Oh my god.
Is it Encanto?
He loved
Pixar's
his
fault?
wife. He cared about his daughter. He wanted her to do what she believed in was
He
funny.
was alive.
He could cook.
That's
He's
very
alive.
true.
He's alive.
He was alive.
There was a Pixar movie where both the parents were alive and well at the end of the film.
Because Encanto isn't Pixar too, right?
No, Encanto's just
Pixar.
Disney.
Encanto is not Pixar.
Okay.
No.
I was gonna point out
Yeah.
that the fathers in that one are also top tier.
Yeah, I'm noticing
Top tier.
a funny trend of just animated movies by Pixar and Disney specifically, but also just everywhere else, just dealing with, like, you know, what's the issues facing, you know, our culture today, and everyone's just like generational trauma.
Yeah, I mean pretty much. That's pretty.
It's
much
pretty high up there.
Yeah.
It's really high up there.
especially for a lot of like people of color because they're coming over from different cultures, and there's a lot of the generational trauma that their parents have to face usually through the hardships faced in those countries too sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Generational trauma. It's always been there, and it's always going to be an
it's just
issue.
we're aware of it.
But now that we're aware of it,
Yeah.
it's hopefully.
It's also just because, like,
Going
for
to
a
get a little
long
better.
time, I feel like it was a thing that nobody ever talked about.
Yeah,
Because-
it's the taboo.
Yeah. It wasn't even taboo. I think people just couldn't put, like, a word to it for a long time. That, and also, a lot of stuff like that, you only end up realizing, like, it's had an effect on you, like, years after these things have happened. So it's just
Exactly.
like, oh, that thing affected me. Well,
Oops, I'm
Huh.
I can't do anything about that now.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, exactly.
I was forced to turn off the heater, so now I have to do things.
Yes, because the heater is loud.
Yes, but it's warm.
You can throw a blanket
It's
on.
okay.
It's not the same kind
It's
of
okay.
warm.
It's cuddly warm.
Yes.
I like cuddly warm.
No, I prefer heat.
My cat left me.
Oh no.
She wanted out.
Fair enough.
It's usually this early in the morning. She doesn't sit with me. Normally.
Because lemon isn't.
They just came back from their walk when we started.
Ah.
Yes.
Lemon. Also, Lemon, I've got a barricade in front of my door now.
Like a full
Even
Les
more
Mis
so
style barricade set up. Just
Nah, it's a stool. It's a stool, just pulled against the door.
It's
You
just
gotta
a
remember, my
stool.
door opens. You gotta remember, my door opens out, so I have to pick a small object that can block the door,
yeah.
or I can't get out.
That's true.
No.
So it's been there for a while because Winnie likes to come in here and randomly steal shit and walk away. He has stolen bottle. I'm not too bad about the bottles. Like he sometimes just comes and picks up a plastic bottle and walks away. But he's tried to steal remotes. He got the N64 remote.
Oh no.
He didn't. I saw him take it, so I rushed out and grabbed it right away. Stolen my shoes multiple times. I'm missing a shoe and I don't know where it is.
It's probably gone then.
It's gone. So I started putting a barricade up, and it was like a really loose one. Like it was easily moved by the dogs. And so Lemon was kind of upset because she couldn't sit in here as much. But last Thursday, I told McBride about this last night. So Winnie can jump over the arm of this chair
Oh, right.
and still get on my lap. And I was sitting there and I was petting him and cuddling him, and he went to bite what I thought were my tits again. And I started moving his head away, but then I realized he was aiming higher, and he snapped like right here,
Oh,
Oh.
right here.
that's not okay.
Yeah, it could have been bad.
Could have been real bad. But yeah, he gets headlocks when I pet him now because it's safer that way.
Yes.
But also he's gotten into this habit that I've started doing this thing with him, and he's gotten into the habit of he has to bring me a toy or I won't pet him, and he has to have the toy in his mouth.
Yeah. That's
Toy has to stay in mouth.
good. That's good though.
It's good because then he can't bite me.
Exactly. Exactly. He's
Yeah, exactly.
And
how many months now?
he's learning.
Too many.
Not even 6.
Okay, so he's still really young.
He's-
Okay.
Still kind of.
Still really young.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
big though.
Oh yeah, no, he's
So,
and he's only
well,
gonna
then
get
we got
bigger.
the picture of the couch. We got the picture of him on the couch.
Yeah.
That was taken the night
You
before this
love the fact that his
podcast.
feet are up in the air.
I know.
That I want you guys to realize this. This is the picture is sideways.
I know. It took
His
me
feet
a
are-
little bit to figure that out. It was just like, how the hell did he get himself that way? But it's adorable. It was like, no, it's sideways.
The picture's sideways. He is lying on. He's just lying on the couch. It's just the angle of the photo. You can tell by the arm of the couch in the background.
Yeah, I think.
There we go, McBride. You can use that.
Yeah, I'll be using that.
Oh,
Yeah, it makes sense
Might
now.
want to turn the
doesn't it?
photo though.
I like my perspective of it better.
Yeah,
that's a
just
great
just
perspective,
completely
so we all
upside
saw
down,
that.
feet stuck up in the air.
The thing is, I could see
He
him
has done
doing
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
It makes
Yeah,
more
he did like a
sense
full
now,
like
but-
360 trying to get to me when I went out there last night. Just like
You mean a 180?
no, because he went all the way around.
You only did half of it, so I got confused.
Yeah, he went sideways up into the wall onto the couch, and then he got up to me. Did a little bit of flailing.
Sorry, babe. You had a loose hair that was hanging there, and I was like,
I must grab.
I must grab.
Must have. Oh, I need to do. I keep forgetting. If I say it on the podcast, I'll probably remember. I need to clean out my phone, like the
headphone
the
jack?
inside bit, the plug.
Oh, the plug.
No, the
Oh,
headphone
yeah.
jack, the charger.
Yeah.
Because
That
it's
is
to the
the
point where I
headphone
plug it in, and the plug immediately falls out.
Ah.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
Ooh, yeah.
There's that much lint in there.
Yeah, that's bad.
Probably actually just dirt.
I
from
had
work.
an issue like that with my last phone, where the headphone jack actually got plugged with like something. I don't know what. Probably like some dirt or basically it was enough to actually like I couldn't actually use the aux cord because it wouldn't
Oh shit!
fit fully in there.
yeah,
Which was
that's
a real
bad.
pain in the ass. But hey, now I don't have to worry about it because they don't put headphone jacks
Yeah.
on anything anymore.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Which is funny
I still
because
have a
I feel
headphone
like
jack.
my phone is like the last generation that has a headphone jack.
Yeah.
It's also the last LG that LG will ever make as well, so...
Really?
Oh, that's like, I think we have the same Phrome, but I have a Samsung.
Phrome?
Yeah.
Phrome.
Phrome.
Shh.
Only the best Phromes.
Best friends. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, just technically chocolate.
Oh.
You should have something more than chocolate.
Not sponsored, but I've got a Swiss roll.
Oh my god.
Oh, I've got cream too.
So I had two different really like. You ever be like watching a movie or playing a game and it's something you've played before or watched before, but then you suddenly just something just clicks and you realize there's like a huge plot hole in it. Kira, I started replaying Mass Effect Andromeda.
Don't do it to me.
Now
I already know there's a giant plot hole in it.
I mean,
Exists.
well, so.
It'll be a good game.
It
It does exist.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's still fun
The
to play.
facial animation is.
I mean, yes, that's
It's BioWare.
It's BioWare. So in the original Mass Effect, they explain how they get around space so quickly because they use the mass relays. And that was the only way that the ships could, go do the zoomies across the galaxy.
He killed McBride.
Do the zoomies. That's how the ship works. Because I know McBride's played Andromeda. I don't know if McBride's played the original.
I've never played the other ones.
So basically, yeah, that's how they.
We're working on that.
Yeah. Because Legendary Edition is out there. It is that. Basically, yeah, there's these ancient pieces of technology scattered around space that basically the ships lock into, and it basically shot puts them across light years of space. Then you get to Andromeda, and suddenly the ship and I start I get off the Citadel that's not the Citadel, and I start going around to planets, and I suddenly realize I haven't seen a mass relay. How the fuck am I getting around so fast? And I realized, wait, there's no mass relays in Andromeda.
They do explain that, actually. That's not a plot
I
hole.
figured, okay, because I was like, I then hopped on to something else, because I'm basically just waiting at this point for LEGO Star Wars. So I'm like, I'm sure they have to have a reason for there being no mass relays, but you can still get across the space quick.
Yeah. They explained that was something to do with their drive core engines, and the AI and the crazy genius helped do that. Wouldn't work in the Milky Way because everyone there relies on the mass relay, which was put there by the Reapers to kind of like curve intelligence.
Yeah. Okay, well that explains that. My second thing, I watched on Disney Plus. I watched Death on the Nile.
Oh yes, okay.
The new Hercule Poirot film.
Wow.
And of course Hercule Poirot's got the big mustache in everything that they put Hercule Poirot in. They decided to give his mustache a backstory. Like, he was in like World War I and he got like hideously scarred across the lower half of his face. So he's just like, okay, well, I'll grow a mustache to cover it up. Here's the thing. Scar tissue, as far as I'm aware, can't grow hair.
No.
And it's
I
literally...
can attest to it. It does not grow hair.
Because it's like, and it's not like a tiny scar. He got hit by like shrapnel, and it's literally a big scar that goes across his upper lip and like down his cheek. So I'm thinking,
That's not how that works. That's
no,
not how any of that
because you
works.
look at it and he has the full like the big mustache, and I'm thinking there would be a big old fucking line in the middle of his stash.
Unless he uses makeup or Sharpie.
I mean, granted, if the mustache was long enough, then the hair would just kind of grow. The hair from the top would grow and hang
grow
over.
It would, yeah.
But like, you'd have to grow a really fucking long mustache, and his mustache is all like trailed up like that. And I'm like, hang on, no, that's not how that works. And it's hilarious to me because apparently in the original novels, there's no explanation for his mustache. He just has a mustache.
Have a
You can just
mustache.
have a mustache. You didn't have to do this.
You don't need
This
deep
was something that was
facial
invented
hair.
specifically for this movie. It's not been a thing for any of the other stories involving this character. And it makes no sense because that wouldn't fix the issue.
You don't need deep lore for facial hair. You just don't.
It's just
No.
oh, it was very funny to me. It's a pretty entertaining movie actually. It's just I was sitting, I'm like, hang on, that's dumb.
Also, Moon Knight's good.
Oh yeah, we just started watching the first episode of Moon Knight.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's actually a lot of fun. I wasn't that interested in it going in, but I'm like, oh shit.
I actually really do kind of like how they've gone about.
You were so judgy when you heard it though.
Well, yes,
my
of course,
god.
because you know how many times people do just like the DID thing, and it's like, oh, I've got the evil altar that kills people. Oh no.
Oh yeah. I mean, you were fully aware. You'd every right to be cautious going in, but it was just the funny. As soon as you're like, oh no, I'm like, give it a chance.
Most of the time, if I give things a chance, I'm just disappointed.
This is also true.
Split, for example.
Yeah, but that was
Split's a terrible example.
Split is a
Exactly,
terrible
that's my
example.
It truly is.
I have no clue what that is.
It's
A movie about a
James McAvoy?
I don't know. I don't remember
Yeah.
exactly the whole thing, but
yeah, he's like I don't know what exactly the issue with it is, but he basically has multiple personalities.
It's
like,
yeah. It's
25
basically
multiple
is like let's make DAD a super villain.
yeah, pretty much. And he has
Yeah.
like one. There's like one personality that has like super freak strength.
which
That's
is not
like-
how
Yeah.
any of
Which-
that works.
Oh,
That's
wait,
not
no,
how that works,
I,
but-
I saw previews of this.
Yeah.
I saw previews of this, and
Don't watch it.
technically that is how that could work.
Really.
Because you gotta remember the human body is technically a juggernaut. We're just not allowed to use like 90% of our muscle mass.
Yes, but that's still really not how that works because what DID is that when it's not a fracturing of your personality.
It's also
No,
just,
no, it's not,
It
but-
also just enforces the stigmatization of those real life issues.
Exactly, yeah. Because what it is that you face such extreme trauma repeatedly from the ages of like birth until like I think it's like 7 to 9, to the point where because your brain does not actually form like a solid single personality until around that age. So because of the trauma you face, it kind of doesn't merge the way it's meant to. And so you develop multiple personalities, multiple alters that kind of each are their own distinct person. They just share the single body. So,
Yeah.
fun facts.
I'm
Cannot
just
develop it
gonna
without
link.
trauma.
I'll put it in the description as well. A DID channel that actually really well
Is it
explains.
dissociative?
There we go.
Is it dissociative DID?
There
It
you
is
go.
dissociated.
It's also really annoying
I like
because James McAvoy is actually really good in it. It's just god damn it. M. Night Shyamalan back in his bullshit.
That's what he's there for.
I mean, yeah.
But you know what I'm here for?
Goddamn
I'm here to give us some
lines.
lines.
And
I thought that was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a
very
good.
good.
That was a good one.
I thought that was a good one. Where's my phone? There's my phone. Disadvantage of having everything black is
Can't see it.
everything's invisible. Fucking invisible.
okay, readjust
All
my
right.
screen.
So for those of you who have not played the game, basically how it works is I give some my lovely ladies and lasses and germs. I can't remember the exact line.
I don't remember. Wait,
Girls,
bitches,
boys, and
frozen-
boys in
Bitches.
Bitches,
Not
no,
that one.
bitches, frozen non-binary hoes.
That's what it was.
That one.
Yeah.
I want that one. That's the one I wanted. I give them some lines, usually from the first verse and then the chorus, and they have 3 minutes to guess both the song and the artist who wrote it. And then the third round is a movie quote, and pretty much Devin usually wins that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Devin's chance
Generally.
at some points.
Sometimes I win it.
Devin points sometimes, but they're usually Devin
Yeah.
Oh,
points.
like, pretty much.
Yeah. But sometimes not.
Sometimes not. I have a feeling right now this might not.
Ooh, okay.
This might be
Interesting.
Chris points. I feel like these are going to be Chris points.
Chris has been having a lot of points lately.
Chris usually gets a lot of points.
To be fair,
Um,
I kind of have an unfair bonus. Because I did kind of miss out on doing my part of hosting.
Yes, in season 1.
Yeah, there's that, but currently, I'm counting the points even separately for this season.
Yeah.
You're still got, like, a ridiculous lead.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm good at this.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
So you guys ready for round 1?
Uh-huh.
Do it.
I forgot my glasses.
Those are important.
There we go.
Yeah, especially since I think my vision's getting worse.
Oh, God.
I hear your heartbeat to the beat of the drums. Oh, what a shame that you came here with someone. So while you're here in my arms.
For a split second, I totally thought that was going to be the opening to Yuri on Ice.
No, hold on. I know this song. Die Young, Kesha.
God damn it, I was just
Yes.
getting there.
Yeah,
I was just putting it
is
together.
Die Young from Kesha. That is indeed Die
Yeah.
Young by Kesha. Which actually in 2013 ranked 55.
Huh.
I did not know that. I kind of was going through the list and going,
My
huh.
brain tried to do TikTok instead. I'm like, no, it's the other Kesha song.
No, not TikTok. There's 3 Kesha songs I know off the top of my head, and they're good.
Yeah.
Kesha's good.
Yeah, she good. I feel bad for her though.
Yeah, same.
Give me the lyrics. All right. All right, you guys ready for this one?
Sure.
This is the song I pulled out of my ass. Do you want to live as an untold story? Rather go out in a blaze of glory. I can't hear you. I don't fear you.
I
I
know
gave you the
this
full
song.
opening
So do
thing.
I.
This song is actually recently redone in a movie. Very recently redone in a movie, even though the song... Oh, the song's actually not as old as I thought it was. The song's from 2013.
Okay, that's not terrible.
But yes, you guys can get bonus points for both a game and a song. And a movie.
A game.
Has it been used in a movie?
Yes.
Oh, but you
literally
literally
said that.
just said that.
I just said
Yeah.
I'm a fucking moron.
one movie, one very recent movie, and one game from quite a while ago still.
I know this song. I know exactly the song. I do know. I'm blanking on the chorus.
You know what's even
and
funnier?
everything.
You know what's even funnier? I was singing this earlier. And McBride didn't even notice.
Like, I know exactly.
Too
which
busy
song
playing
this is,
Banjo
but-
Kazooie.
I was playing banjo.
All right, you got 2 minutes left. You want the
Yes,
chorus?
please.
Yes.
I want to taste love and pain. I want to feel pride and shame. I don't want to take my time. Don't want to waste one line.
No,
It's like half the
I got
chorus.
nothing.
I have no idea.
God, I'm gonna be so mad.
What year did the movie come out in that it was used in?
Last year. 2021.
What the hell came out last year?
It was an animated film came out last year.
Animated film that came out last year? It was no. It couldn't.
It's kind of one. It was one of those movies that kind of like goes under the radar because the first one was so bad. So there you go. It's a sequel too. First one was so bad, so the second one came out and it just kind of went under everyone's radar.
Oh.
Even though I haven't seen the second one yet, but I did enjoy the first one.
Oh, is it Angry Birds 2?
I don't like Angry Birds,
Yeah.
but no, it was not Angry Birds 2. I love how we're skipping trying to guess the song now.
It's gonna drip.
It is labeled as glam rock. I think that's the first glam rock I've done.
Is it the second Emoji Movie? Did they even make a second Emoji Movie? I can't remember at this point. I'm just trying to remember really
Right.
shitty animated movies.
No.
Like sequel animated movies that came out last year.
You know, last year, where the first one was real garbage.
And there's a game.
The game came out in 2016. The song itself was 2013.
I don't know.
It was also in an advertisement, and I'll give you this one because I don't give points for commercials, for Mercedes-Benz. I didn't know that one. That one's news to me.
You know, I feel like I know the name.
doesn't
I know the
help.
song, but I don't know the name of it. I think that's what's bugging me.
Also, glam rock
Oh,
is
there's the
throwing me
timer.
off.
glam rock threw me off. I didn't expect that.
Yes.
All right, so the movie that Kate was in was Sing 2.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
Of
the
course!
commercials for that.
Of
Okay.
course it was.
I've seen it in the song. Heard the song in the commercials for it, or the trailers for it.
Cause thing is, I don't
Yeah.
know the song for shit.
Yes, you
but
do.
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
I probably do.
You'll do it. The game it was in was Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
The song
right.
itself is called Could Have Been Me by the Struts.
Yeah, see, I didn't know the lyrics. I didn't know the name of it.
Yeah, I don't know that song.
Yes, you do. Hold on. I'll play it later.
That's a point for me. That's a point for me. I actually really like the song.
yeah, I like it
I will
too.
actually say the music video, they do it really well, but then the when they sing it and sing too, it's on par, if not better.
Wow.
It's probably why it sounded familiar, but I couldn't get it because I don't like the Struts.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, that's glam rock.
Yeah, I would not classify them as glam rock. If that's clam rock,
would.
glam rock,
Clam rock.
clam rock.
Clam rock.
Just a bunch of clams. Just.
Yep, there's the music video. Chris has posted it. Yeah, I was listening to that earlier and I was singing along. Bride did not notice.
I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to
banjo.
learn the tutorial portion of Bento Kazooie.
You were trying to find that last honeycomb.
I still haven't found it.
Excellent. Just skip it. You don't need all the honeycombs.
I have to. I'm a completionist.
You can come back.
That's true.
You can come
Okay.
back. The tutorial area is completely
Okay,
comebackable too.
okay. Comebackable.
You guys ready for this quote?
Yes.
Comebackable.
Yes.
Go that way and your doom is at hand.
That's it.
Go that way and your doom is at hand. Oh no, is this actually a Devon movie? I wasn't expecting this. I thought Chris would get this.
That sounds familiar.
Oh, I'm supposed to get this.
I went to theaters to see this actually.
What year did it come out?
One sec. 2021. It's like I think the only movie I went to see in theaters last year.
Encanto?
I didn't see Encanto even air in theaters.
Actually, yes, it did.
It did?
It did.
All right, well,
briefly.
I watched it on Disney.
The-
I watched it on Disney Plus when it came out.
But would Kira go to see Dune in theaters?
I don't.
No.
Or would
I
Kira
just-
rather drink?
I didn't see
Bleach.
this yet. The Green Knight?
Wait, what did Chris
Oh
say?
shit!
I didn't see this yet. The Green Knight?
It is the Green Knight.
Son of a bitch!
What the hell is that?
No.
Because it's a
Who
movie
said
that
it?
Kira...
Who said it?
I don't know. I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen it. We have it on Blu-ray.
Because
It's
Kira...
at the bottom of our pile. We
Because
haven't watched
Kira
it yet.
specifically, because we've talked about it specifically about how Kira and I both wanted to see it. Kira saw it, and I never saw it yet.
Yeah, we have it literally right here. We can
I'm
watch
going
it
to assume
anytime.
it's probably the Green Knight who says it. So
It is not the Green Knight who says it. The thing about this movie is it's very awkward because a lot of the characters don't have names.
Is it the Emerald Elder?
It is not the
I'm just-
Emerald
I'm-
Elder, and he's literally just labeled the Lord.
I'm throwing shit out there. I've never heard of this thing, so
Is it
The
The
Dev?
Green Knight is based on the Sir Arthur legend.
Yeah, right there.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Gawain. So it's not Gawain that says it.
Actually, J.R.R. Tolkien apparently did a bunch of translations of it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm going to just throw out Arthurian names. Gawain?
You do
Actually,
that.
I'm pretty sure it is. That's the name of the main character is Gawain.
Yeah, well, yes, of course.
Yeah, it is. It is Sir Gawain.
Because
Sir
Gawain
Gawain's
and
the
the
one
Green
who
Knight
fights the
is
Green
the
Knight.
whole... It's part of the Arthurian legend.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. I'm
Arthur?
not searching it up. I'm just giving up.
Your bride has given
Is
up.
it Dev Patel?
That's not the...
It's
That's
not.
I know, but he's in it. It's just
I'm
me a
not gonna
frickin'
get
bone
excited.
here.
Your bone was actually. I stated this character technically doesn't have a name.
Oh, he says the Lord.
No,
Yeah, no, it's not the Lord,
this
but like
character just doesn't have
most-
a name.
it doesn't have a name. It's you just have to figure out who it is.
I'm going to just assume it's
Like
a random dude.
a lot of the characters are named the Scavenger, the Magician. I just started throwing words out like
The old
that.
man?
No, it's not the old man, though that is also a character.
The old lady? The merchant?
No.
The
Also a character, but no.
fool.
A tavern.
There was no
keeper.
fool. I'm very disappointed. That's the timer. There was no tavern. Oh wait, yeah, there's no tavern. It was a
Oh,
brothel.
whatever. Same thing.
No tavern. So they added something to this legend that I didn't like, which was the spirit guide fox. It's Fox who says it.
Chaos reigns.
Chaos reigns. It was literally the fox. Go that way and your doom is at hand.
Not bad still for somebody who hasn't seen the movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I told you it was a Chris movie. Chris would get it, because I remember us talking about it, and I thought you finally watched it.
Not yet, no.
No, we have it.
But no!
It's on our table right now.
Yeah, I'm looking. I can see it. I think.
It's underneath Dune.
And I think, yeah, next week will be the last week I host this, and then someone else gets to take over for 10
Oh
weeks.
my
Right.
god.
Look at that butt.
God.
That was a great callback to sing.
Thank you.
That was fantastic.
Oh god, it was. I never even watched Sing. It's just I've seen the trailer because that was one of those ones where like the trailer would be every single fucking YouTube ad. It would always start with the bunnies
It
going,
was.
"Oh my god, look at her butt."
Look at her butt.
Well, that's because it came out around that time when that song was
Yes,
popular.
and you know why create something impactful or meaningful when you can just be like, "Hey, this song is popular now. Like me, give me money."
Well, okay, so you gotta remember. So for Sing 1, it was auditions to come play in a sing contest to keep a theater open.
Yes.
So they
Right,
did
Yeah.
opera, they did popular songs, they did very unpopular songs, they did duets. They had so many songs in there.
Yeah, but that's probably where all of their budget went. Getting all of those songs.
I'm 100% certain that's where all of their budget
Exactly.
went.
That
Exactly.
and all of the
But you know what?
that and getting all of the famous celebrities to do all the voices, because why hire professional voice actors?
Well,
Because they
when
need
they're
people who can
singing,
sing.
Yeah, the singing
And
part.
good majority
Generally,
of actors
I
can
can
sing.
guarantee most professional voice actors can also sing because most of them
They
are theater
probably could, but you know, why use them when
theater
you can
nerds does not
throw
necessarily mean
fucking
you can sing.
Iggy
No, but
Tarrant
it generally
and
means
other
you
bullshit
took
than that.
musical theater and, you know, I'm making sweeping generalizations here.
You are.
But also, it's also a big issue with the voice acting community of a lot of roles for them being taken by professional
Yeah,
actors
Yeah,
taken
there
by
is-
who are not
celebrities.
trained voice actors.
Yeah,
who, generally
exactly.
speaking, aren't as good. Although there's some like
Yeah, that is
really
a
good, really good like screen actors who are
Kind of
also
like-
very good voice actors.
Kind of like
so.
Priscilla in the play. In The Witcher.
No, I know The Witcher, but like who voices Priscilla?
No, I mean like how in the play that they had to put on.
Oh yes,
I have been
Excellent.
watching a lot of Witcher.
yes.
I still haven't finished season
No,
1 or
I
even
don't
started
mean, I
season
don't mean
2.
the show. I mean my friend who's
game.
been
Yeah,
playing
you,
with it
you,
doing-
you gotta go with the games.
You're talking about the game.
Because the games are way better
I
than
prefer
the show.
the game.
All love it.
But he's hot.
He's hot in the game too.
I was about to say, like, you really want to say that again?
See, like I'm
Hot,
playing the
isn't that
game
hot?
and I'm like, oh no, I'm crushing hard on Yennefer, and then I'm watching the show, which also has Yennefer in it, and she's also very attractive. But I'm like, oh no, I'm crushing on Henry Cavill now.
I mean, how do you not?
the
I mean,
bisexual
yeah,
movie.
Look, that man makes dirt look good.
he's attractive and he's also a massive nerd. It's great. It's the
Yeah.
best of both worlds.
Yeah. I hated him in Superman.
I thought
Glorious.
it was fine in Superman. Everything else was wrong with Superman.
I'm just laughing because that one live stream that he did of building his
Oh.
PC.
Yes.
I'm just like-
and everyone's
I'm
just
already-
like thirsty.
Like, I've always been into building PC. That's why I built mine in the first place. But I've never seen building a PC get steamy so goddamn quickly.
Yeah. It's the most unintentionally erotic thing.
It really is.
I need to go find those
I'm a
lyrics. This
little
sounds
lost.
hilarious.
Henry Cavill did a
sounds-
live stream of him building his own gaming PC, and he's wearing like
It's just a black
What's he-
tank top. That's it.
yeah, black tank top. So he's got
Like
this
what
like
McBride's wearing.
Yeah, I have a
shoulders and
design on
arms
mine, though.
all yeah. Pretty much what McBride's wearing. He was just wearing that.
Minus the design.
Minus the design, and I don't have nearly as much muscle as he does.
I didn't want to say it, but I was like, I'm sure you look fine, McBride, but Henry Cavill is big. He's a big.
crush you.
He's a big guy.
He's a big boy.
Big boy.
I think I'm too
Big
asexual.
boy.
It's not even necessarily what's attractive. It's just he's just a big big dude.
He's aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. And you know the internet's full of thirsty people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, seeing
Yeah.
what some people thirst after in the internet, it's like, oh, what's aesthetically pleasing doesn't always factor into it.
Oh hell no.
the Lion King.
The Onceler.
Yeah, that's just Tumblr.
That's a weird
that
one.
doesn't count as the internet.
That's just Tumblr. Tumblr is the one slur. I know this.
Like, you
I know
cannot
this.
consider Tumblr as part of the internet. It's its own.
I
Breeding
think I
ground.
can.
No, it's like a.
Considering it seems to affect all of the other social media platforms to some
Considering
degree.
Tumblr as part of the internet is like the same as considering a festering pool of mosquitoes as the ocean.
I mean, that's Twitter, basically.
I say this lovingly. I am on Tumblr 24/7.
Yeah, but see, Chris, I'm gonna actually agree with Devin on this one because
It does affect.
literally Tumblr affects everything. Like you can see a shit post on Twitter, it's from Tumblr.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Facebook, it's from Tumblr.
pretty much.
It's like the Eldritch God.
Literally,
it gives birth
all
to
of the things
destruction.
you post on Facebook are things that are from Tumblr.
I know. You tell me. You think I don't know?
No, it's just like I'm just saying. It's like you say it doesn't affect them. Like literally everything I see,
But there
a lot
are
of people
certain
post.
things that shouldn't leave Tumblr.
That I can. There's some things that should never
And
have
yet they
gone
do.
up in the
They
first
do.
place.
Like,
They do.
and also Tumblr is affected largely about how a lot of like subcultures
Yeah.
function now, and a lot of fashion actually.
Yeah.
That once again stays where you are and who you follow.
Not necessarily, because if you think about it, like a lot of the like pastel goth, it started out on a Russian social media site. Then
Oh,
then
okay, I
came-
see what you're
then came
talking
to
about now.
Tumblr,
Yeah.
And now suddenly it became a bigger thing. I think Sarah Zett just did a video. No, Izzy's just did a video on all of this. But like Tumblr has affected a lot.
A lot.
A lot.
I just try to forget that. Yeah, because too much. It affects too much.
I agree.
Remember Cottagecore? Remember Cottagecore?
Well, do you remember Cottagecore?
That's from Tumblr.
Well, yeah. Do you remember
My niece is into
Cottagecore was originally hipster? Was originally a style.
Fuck,
One of the
speaking
style
of
Yeah.
my niece,
hipsters.
I'll be back. Hang on.
Oh. Goodbye. We love you.
There were like several styles of hipster, and then one of them wound up becoming cottagecore as it got a
Cottagecore.
Also, the mustache hipster. That was a thing.
We don't talk about those. Let's stop with
Okay.
hipsters and Tumblr. Are you okay?
So
Are you
just
okay?
that suddenly like reminded me. So a few months back.
We'll replace you with a cat for those few seconds.
Yes. For a few months ago, where my sister-in-law works, they partnered with a beer company for like Women's Day type thing. So they wanted to put together like a beer, like inspired by like a bunch of women's like things, and I think like the brewery itself is run by women and shit like that. And so
Oh.
they were trying to find. I'm all out of breath. Fuck me. They were trying to find a label
getting old.
to put on their beer, and so my sister-in-law mentioned that my niece Isabella is a fantastic artist, and she's like, all right, well, like put something together and we'll see what we can do. She did this.
Oh.
Cows!
Adorable.
Oh
And
shit.
the only reason why it's not like in stores on like tins and anything like that is because apparently it was too childish, and they were worried that kids were gonna want it because it looks like pop. Even
Yeah.
though it'll be at a liquor store.
I get it though.
So they went
Have you
with a
seen
different label, but it's like, oh my god.
That's so
That's
fucking cute.
adorable.
I want to point something out
Yes.
right now. There is beer in the liquor store currently with anime on it.
Oh, I know.
So I want them
Oh, I
to
know.
rethink that.
And like, this thing is a strawberry milkshake beer. So it's like,
They're gonna want it because of what it's called.
exactly. Exactly.
say,
Also, why are you taking children
I
into the
used to-
liquor
I
store?
used to drink-
I say as a child
Yeah.
who went to the liquor
I've
store.
been a child in the
Much
liquor
less.
store many times.
I
so.
will say, having anime on it does not necessarily mean it's childish.
True.
No.
But-
It's got like very
What was it,
kid
like-
style
It does,
anime.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah,
used
like-
to
Oh.
drink mudslides when I was a kid. They taste like chocolate milk.
God, sorry. The Oscars happened,
Oh,
and I'm
let's
not.
not
Oh
talk
dear,
We don't
we
talk-
have
no,
to
no,
bring
no,
this
no,
up.
no, no, no,
It's something. No. Let me finish. It's something else. It's not that.
Don't make him slap anyone. He has to finish.
Something happened that really pissed me off, and it pissed a lot of people off. But it's not that, because I don't give a shit about that. I truly do not give a shit about that. I do not care.
I didn't know that Chris Rock and Kid Rock were different people.
Well, that's a you problem.
Really?
I didn't know Chris Rock
Yeah, I saw that.
So when they were going to announce, well, first of all, they cut like half of the
acceptance
regular
speeches?
categories
Oh, the categories. Okay.
from the actual live show. They happened during the break, which to me is incredibly insulting.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially as someone who works with sound. Like, I don't think sound mixing or sound design were a part of
Sound
that.
design
and
was
that
there,
just-
but like sound mixing and like
yeah,
shit like that. Yeah.
like that's some
Where did
horseshit.
Kira
Yeah.
go?
But then when they were going to announce the best animated feature, the people who came, I can't remember who the presenters were, but their monologue literally said, animation is a thing that kids enjoy and that adults endure. And I'm just like,
Right, yes, yeah.
oh my, because thing is,
I saw
the first
this.
thing that the first time they said that, my brain just flashed to the ending of Akira with the big brrr. Or like in Princess Mononoke where the dude gets his fucking head shot off
But
with
you
the
know,
bow,
it's
just
for
like,
children.
Or you know, Princess Mononoke, where the half of the island is full of lepers.
yeah. Or Grave of the Fireflies. Just all of Grave of the
Still haven't seen
Fireflies.
that.
It's just, it's...
Or Berserk.
Or Berserk. Or,
Castlevania, Blood of Zeus.
yeah. It's just, it's, oh my god, it just made me so mad. And then also, because I follow a lot of, like,
Dota.
animation people on Twitter, and they were just like, that is fucking unacceptable. That they're still doing that. Oh, man.
Just say you guys don't know really actually good movies and move on.
Well, just like the whole thing with the Oscars is that it's about. I mean, I know it's not really about that. It's just about who pays for the best Oscars campaign and whatnot.
It's about
all
money.
It's
it
about
is.
money. However, what they say it is, it's about recognizing, the best of like
It's about
artistic
money.
excellence, and it's obviously just about money. But if that's what they're gonna say, they can't just disrespect an entire medium of art.
Of course they can, because they didn't pay them enough.
Well, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
that's just such a bullshit thing. If I ever end up, God, help all of us if this happens. If I ever end up going to the
Oh
Oscars,
god.
and it's gonna be like
Slap a bitch for
30,
me.
40 years
No.
from now.
Oh.
And so, like, if I ever win an Oscar, I'm going up on stage and I'm ripping at them for saying that about animation. It's gonna be like 40,
You know that
50
thing
years.
you said 40 years ago?
Yeah, you remember that thing you said 40 years ago? That's bullshit.
Yeah,
Also, we
yeah.
don't condone violence. Jeffrey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey.
I mixed
Jeffrey
up
Epstein,
Jeffrey
Harvey
Epstein.
There's
Weinstein.
like
No, it is really funny when they're like, we don't condone violence.
John
and I'm like,
Wayne.
Harvey Weinstein has like 81 Oscars to his name.
Yeah.
So,
Let's not go into that subject.
Yeah.
though.
that and also just like watch the amount of times like a popular actor wins the Oscar and he goes up and he just like makes out the presenter completely just like against the that happens multiple times during award shows.
What?
It's not really a thing now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But like watch like when
It used to happen a lot.
Watch when like Adrian Brody won his Oscar for The Pianist. He goes up and he just plants one on Halle Berry, like completely out of nowhere.
That's allowed?
Yeah, it happened a lot.
It's not anymore.
Well, not anymore. But like
No,
it
you're
was
canceled
it was,
for that
yeah.
shit now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing that used to happen.
Or worse, I saw one where
but,
it was Jim Carrey making out with Alicia Silverstone. And she's
God.
like visibly like, ew.
Yeah.
Because there's a big old age difference there.
Yeah.
But you know, we don't condone violence.
Anyways.
There is I'm pretty sure it's John Wayne. I might be wrong.
Oh yeah.
He had to be held back by 6 security guards
Yep.
when the Native American woman went on stage and asked if her people could stop being portrayed as savages
Oh yeah.
because she won an Oscar.
No, you watch.
That's the thing that happened.
Yeah, and then Clint Eastwood, good old Clint Eastwood, came up after and literally like mocked her in front of everyone, and everyone just applauded.
Wow.
It was awful.
Yeah.
'Cause that was like, and the weird thing is that was Marlon Brando won the Oscar for The Godfather for that, and he literally refused, and that woman went up in his place and was like, "I'm not accepting this, and I would prefer if Native Americans would be portrayed better in films." And yeah, apparently, yeah, John Wayne had to be held. Like, also speaking of John Wayne, you ever look up John Wayne? He was a terrible human being.
Let's leave that
He is a
subject
terrible
for the
human
next
being.
podcast, however.
Stop. We need Devin to stop. Devin, stop.
I will not stop.
Devin,
Except that I will.
stop.
The Oscars are a touchy subject,
You
but
have to stop. I meant more of you have to stop if they end the podcast.
I mean that
Yeah,
too.
we have to do
Podcast
that. We
is
do
over.
legitimately have to wrap this
Yeah.
shit up.
You have to stop. So I thank you all for listening to episode 1111, which has had probably one of the weirdest intros we've done in a while.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Chaotic.
I like it.
Just pure chaos.
So don't forget to give us a follow on Spotify or Google Podcasts or any of the other podcast places we are on. Give us a subscribe over on YouTube. If you are listening on Spotify and you want to see our faces, our beautiful, lovely faces, or in this episode where I got cat kisses for
Yep.
real.
Oh,
No one was looking at that, were they?
I was paying attention. I saw it.
I saw my kisses. Go watch it on YouTube. They're coming out a few days later, but you get to see our lovely, ridiculous faces. You get to see the
You get
cats
to see me
and the dogs
tired
when they
as-
make an appearance.
Tired as shit.
You get to see us be way too tired 'cause it's way too early. I'm sorry for working at such stupid times and I always
You
close.
should be.
well, no, that's your
I
job.
don't make my schedule.
That's your job's problem there.
No, it's really actually
Yeah.
our problem. The job's
Technically
fault.
your guys' problem because my job's fault. It's your problem.
Mm-hmm.
So don't forget to lick the like and subscribe button. I don't remember if there's a like button in Spotify. I think there is.
There's
a favorite button, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little hard. Yeah.
Give us a favorite.
Give us a
It
big
helps
ol'
us
heart.
out. It helps us get further out there. The more we get out there, the more we can do this.
Give it-
Also, don't forget to check out JKT
Gaming.
Gaming. We are wrapping up Zelda. We're on the final
Yeah,
stretch.
it's all coming
I
together.
think at this point we are entering the final dungeon.
Okay.
When this episode comes out on YouTube.
And I know I said last week that there would be a new episode of Castle Crashers, but some things happened and it kind of failed. But there will be
Oh, no.
one this Friday. I promise you.
Yes, we fixed it. We
fixed
fixed
it. I
it.
confirmed that the video actually works, so it will come out this Friday.
Yeah. And whenever Devin and Chris get ahead, they'll
If
be
and
Dragon
when
Age.
eventually
talking
they
about
might
it.
get around to get to it, possibly, but who knows? Don't hold your breath.
We're talking. I mean, you're right.
Listen.
Now.
You're completely accurate.
Bye bye, everybody.
I will remind you.
Bye.
Only one of us is currently medicated, and they just started getting medicated for ADHD. So it takes us a bit to get things moving, but once it's moving,
Let's leave now. Goodbye.
Bye.
hey.